Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. They couldn't find the uprights on that 51-yard field goal attempt, so they'll give up the football. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 34. He's knocked down in the backfield, a swarming defense, and he'll lose 7. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Hand off from the shotgun. Shakes off the tackler. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose.
Well, the offense is able to avoid disaster right there. Problem is they fumbled it, but thankfully they were able to jump back on and not have a turnover.
The Coyotes will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll bring it back. It's Foster. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. We talk about settling for points, but sometimes when you have to settle for nothing, David, it can be going to take a shot. He caught it. Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back. The penalty wipes out the big play and the touchdown. That is just a punch in the gut for any offense. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Showing the arm strength to the left. And he bats it away, it falls incomplete.
Great play by the defensive back, showing you his variety of skills. His ability to turn the hips, his speed running downfield, turning his head to locate the football and then swatting it away. He just
brings it down on the right side. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3.
Well, they're just trying to run the ball, but that time there was absolutely nowhere for the running back to go, and as a result, that's a tackle for loss.
They'll need to get this one to the 31 here on 3rd down. Here we go. Looking downfield, it's Childs. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Open space at the 25. And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Sparty.
I mean, you talk about calling a pretty good defense you feel good about, and you take away the pass, and what does the quarterback do? He pulls it down and just shows the speed, basically becomes a running back, takes it all the way to the house, and makes your defense look silly.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. Smashes it through for the PAT. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago.
And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3 and out, Jesse.
He just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
And the Coyotes want to move quickly. As college football evolves, guys, and players have more rights and they capitalize on name, image, and likeness, and teams are in different conferences, Maybe the biggest thing and the thing that keeps coaches up at night. And they got him. He'll get him down for the sack. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Flushed out of the pocket. At the 35, he's loose. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. The Coyotes will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Gets it out fast. Brings him down at the 48. It's a gain of 15 and a first down. They'll go hurry up here. Wants to throw on 1st down. Starting to feel a little pressure. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He's going to pass. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Right on target this time. He's brought down, solid pickup, a little bit short of the 1st down. They'll snap it from the 28 in field goal range, but it's 3rd and short. Floating away. Nifty little scamper on this one, enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Keeps looking downfield. And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Now adjusting. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack. They'll immediately call timeout.
The offense just set themselves up in a bad situation on this one. 2nd and 3rd and long, there's not a lot of guesswork. Defense knows they're throwing the football, and you could tell on that pass rush, man, they were coming.
Get it out on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. So now on comes the field goal unit. And he'll need to curl this one in from 4. They get through and it's blocked. Under a minute to play here in the first half, and the offense will take a knee, and that is how we'll wrap up the first half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in East Lansing. And a compelling first half for a variety of reasons. Yes, there's a substantial lead to talk about, but I think it all starts with this defense that has more than made its share of big plays. If things keep trending in this direction, you can bet a ton of those backs and receivers are going to spend a lot of time in ice baths before the end of the day. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Spartan Stadium.
And the Spartans will kick it away to crank up the 2nd half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the 2nd half. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. They try to pop a run on the draw. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. And the Coyotes want to crank the tempo. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And here comes the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll bring it back. It's Foster. Makes a move. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O's. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. And for this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a first down.
Well, and the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring either. But if you can find that one thing, get that one positive play, and then maybe you get those juices going and something can start to build.
Just on the edge of the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21. Hands it off. They pull him down at the 17 after a pickup of 3. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. To throw, it's Childs. They're bringing heat. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. Touchdown, Michigan State. And that one will put him up here in the 2nd half.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation.